Red Sox acquire Steven Matz from Cardinals in MLB trade deadline deal. In a significant move that could reshape their pitching lineup, the Boston Red Sox have finalized a trade with the St. Louis Cardinals for seasoned left-handed pitcher Steven Matz. This agreement, announced late Wednesday night, comes just ahead of the MLB trade deadline on Thursday, July 31, 2025. The Red Sox, who are actively seeking to bolster their pitching staff, have sent minor league first baseman Blaze Jordan to the Cardinals as part of this exchange. At 34 years old, Matz brings a wealth of experience to the mound, having played both as a starter and a reliever throughout his career. However, in the current season, he has predominantly taken on a bullpen role, appearing in 32 games, with 30 of those as a reliever. His performance has been commendable, boasting a 3.44 ERA over 55 innings pitched, during which he has struck out 47 batters and limited left-handed hitters to a mere .179 batting average. Matz's journey in Major League Baseball began with the New York Mets, where he spent 6 seasons primarily as a starting pitcher. He then had a brief stint with the Toronto Blue Jays before joining the Cardinals as a free agent in 2021. Notably, he is set to become a free agent again at the end of this season. His standout year was in 2021, when he achieved 14 wins with the Blue Jays, ranking him second in the American League for that season. On the other side of the trade, Blaze Jordan, a promising 22-year-old first baseman, was drafted by the Red Sox in the 3rd round of the 2020 MLB draft, under the guidance of then Boston Chief Baseball Officer Chaim Bloom. Interestingly, Bloom has since transitioned to the Cardinals and is expected to take over as their president of baseball operations in the upcoming offseason, succeeding the long-serving John Mozeliak. Jordan has shown impressive power at the plate, starting the 2025 season in Double-A before being promoted to Triple-A in early June. His performance across both levels has been noteworthy, with 12 home runs and 61 RBIs, all while maintaining a solid batting average of .304. This trade not only highlights the Red Sox' immediate need for pitching depth, but also raises questions about the long-term strategy of both teams. Will Matz be the missing piece for Boston as they push for a playoff spot? And how will Jordan's development unfold under the Cardinals' new leadership? These are the discussions that fans and analysts alike will be eager to engage in as the season progresses. 5 key facts about Blaze Jordan, the Cardinals' new power hitter. Big swings, viral fame, and a future full of question marks. Blaze Jordan might just be one of the most intriguing players involved in this year's MLB trade season. The St. Louis Cardinals created a stir late Wednesday by sending relief pitcher Steven Matz to Boston and acquiring the hard-hitting infielder Blaze Jordan in return. But here's the twist. While some scouts see enormous potential, others aren't so sure he will make it big. Let's break down the 5 key facts you absolutely need to know about Blaze Jordan and why he's sparking such a heated debate. 1. Blaze Jordan's background, a fast-tracked phenom. Jordan's journey to pro baseball was nothing short of accelerated. Drafted in 2020 by Chaim Bloom, yes, the very same exec now leading the Cardinals' baseball operations, Jordan was just 17 when the Red Sox snatched him up in the 3rd round. Wanting an early start to his career, he reclassified and skipped his senior year of high school, opting for pro competition over high school glory. At 22, Jordan already feels like a veteran prospect, steadily climbing the minor league rungs since his first days as a teenager in the Boston organization. After shining at Double-A with a formidable .928 OPS at the start of the 2025 season, Jordan earned a ticket to Triple-A in June. Some drop-off in performance was expected after the promotion, but he's remained a key name among up-and-coming sluggers. Interestingly, he grew up in South Haven, Mississippi, a quick drive from the Cardinals' Triple-A Memphis club, which could make his transition all the more comfortable. 2. A childhood internet sensation. Before social media stars were cool, Jordan's legend began before he could drive. Video clips of Jordan launching massive home runs as a preteen shot him into viral stardom. Imagine hitting a nearly 400-foot homer at 11, or belting two 500-foot bombs at 13. That's how you get noticed by legends like Albert Pujols, who invited young Blaze to a personal workout. His baseball gifts were obvious, but Jordan's sports journey almost went in a different direction. He only committed to playing baseball full-time after a football concussion at 7. By 8th grade, he was already on varsity, and he'd verbally committed to powerhouse Mississippi State University at 13. For a while, he even wowed on the mound with a 92-mile-per-hour fastball. It's a story that social media loves to resurface, but is that early hype setting impossible expectations? 3. Statistical growth. Has he improved enough? Let's talk numbers, because this is where things get interesting, and not everyone agrees. Jordan's approach at the plate has shown real improvement in the past year, reflected in a big drop in his swing rate from nearly 57% to 46%, and a personal best low in swinging strikes. Perhaps most notably, he's drawing more walks, a sign of growing patience and a more discerning eye at the plate. Through his AA and AAA stints this year, he's hitting .308 with an .872 OPS, tallying 12 home runs and 62 RBIs in just 321 at-bats. Still, there's a debate lurking. While he's defensively flexible between first and third base, most scouts worry he'll only stick at first in the majors, potentially limiting his overall value. 4. Will his power survive the jump to MLB? Here's the real controversy. Anybody who's seen Jordan swing knows he has awe-inspiring raw power. But this is where the questions multiply. Some within the Red Sox, as well as outside scouts, think his offensive toolkit might not fully translate at the game's highest level. Doubts center on his contact rate and ability to consistently tap into that power against major league pitching. One scouting report noted he has average in-game power potential. Not exactly headline-grabbing praise for a player famous for home runs. Throw in limited speed and less than stellar defense at third, and Jordan faces a classic boom or bust scenario. Is he headed for the next level as a feared first baseman, or will he be remembered as a minor league marvel? It's also easy to forget he's been young for his level at nearly every stop, missing time in 2024 with injuries, a challenge that only adds complexity to his evaluation. Still, some inside the industry, like Baseball America and Red Sox exec Brian Abraham, credit him for improved plate discipline and consistent hard contact. 5. Reunion with Chaim Bloom, fate or just baseball business. One subplot flying under the radar is Jordan's connection to Chaim Bloom, his original GM in Boston, and now his new boss with the Cardinals. Some see this as a sign of deep faith in Jordan's potential. Bloom has praised his feel for the barrel and continued offensive development. Others, though, might wonder if this is just a reunion of convenience. If Bloom truly believed Jordan would become a star, would he ever have let him leave Boston? Maybe this deal says more about the Red Sox's talent evaluation as much as the Cardinals' optimism. But that's enough from the analysts. What do you think? Will Blaze Jordan's power carry him to MLB stardom? Or will he struggle to stand out in a league brimming with talent? Do you believe early hype hurts or helps young prospects? Is Chaim Bloom's bet a stroke of genius, or just baseball nostalgia at work? Bold opinions welcome. Drop your take in the comments, and let the debate begin.